What is Alibaba? Alibaba is China's largest e-commerce company, and by some measures, it's the world's largest e-commerce company. It does a lot more than just selling toys and clothes. It's a network of interconnected products and services that spans in China. It's on mobile. It has a mapping services. It's a bank, a shipping company, and a search engine. It handled $240 billion worth of merchandises in 2013. That's more than Amazon and eBay combined. Alibaba has 7 million merchants, more than 800 million items for sale, and its revenue has reached $12 billion last year. Alibaba's initial public offering reached $25 billion, making it the largest US IPO in history, and making its founder, Jack Ma, the richest person in China. So who is Jack Ma, and how did he bring Alibaba to success? Jack started his career as an English teacher. After forming a translation business in 1994, he was one of the few in China who saw the value of internet. Alibaba was born inside his apartment with the help of 17 other founders in 1999 as a B2B e-commerce portal to connect Chinese manufacturers with overseas buyers. In 2003, the company launched the second online shopping site, Taobao, a C2C e-commerce marketplace. Vendors list their items for free, but they pay Alibaba to stand out. This is how Alibaba makes money. In 2008, Alibaba launched Tmall, a B2C online commerce platform focused on brands and online retail. Aside from e-commerce, Alibaba also launched Alipay, which is China's biggest payment processor that operates similar to PayPal, and AliCloud cloud computing, which accounts for over 20% market share in China. Jack Ma now is the executive chairman of Alibaba, and he assigned Daniel Zhang as the new CEO. Now, let's take a look at Alibaba's industry analysis, the 5 competitive forces. Alibaba provides various types of services, and here we will focus on Alibaba.com, the B2B e-commerce portal that focuses on small and medium enterprises. Alibaba has medium threat of new entrants. It seems that anyone can set up an e-commerce website instantly, and the costs to develop and provide e-commerce services are relatively low. Therefore, Alibaba will continually face additional competition from new entrants into the market in the future. Actually, more new websites are trying to copy the business model of Alibaba by targeting market to a single industry. For example, Chem1111.com is a B2B e-commerce marketplace specifically targeting at chemical products. However, the entry barriers is raised by extensive capital requirements, proprietary product technology and high switching costs of buys. The threat of substitute products or services to Alibaba is medium. There are many large companies operate their own website, and the customers who prefer to make business with large companies will not turn to Alibaba.com, but directly go to the big company's website. Customer can also use search engines like Google, Yahoo to find other products or services that fulfill their needs. The bargaining power of buyers is low. Alibaba.com does not have buyers or suppliers in a traditional sense, as it only provides a platform for small and medium enterprises to conduct businesses. Since Alibaba generates most of its revenue from advertising, its primary buyers are SMEs and third-party retailers who have online shops on Alibaba and pay advertising fees in order to promote and market their shops. Alibaba also generates revenue through selling more favorable search result positions on their websites. With more than 7 million merchants using Alibaba, sellers pay promotional fees in order to stand out from competing firms located on Alibaba's sites. As Alibaba already operates major online marketplaces, it is difficult for them to switch to a different platform provider. The bargaining power of supplier is low to medium. The platform users, SMEs and third-party retailers, are also Alibaba's suppliers as they provide value to Alibaba's websites through their product listings. Since Alibaba dominates the Chinese e-commerce market, SMEs have few choices other than Alibaba if they want to create a visible and profitable online store. If Alibaba wants to expand its operation internationally, then vendors can have a choice between Alibaba and eBay, which will increase their bargaining power as suppliers. The rivalry among existing competitors is low to medium. In the short term, Alibaba will continue focusing on Chinese operations to leverage its strong market position. Thus, among existing domestic firms the threat of rivalry is low, as Alibaba has captured 80% of the market. If Alibaba expands operations globally in the future, the threat of rivalry would increase to medium because there are other existing competitive companies in the industry, such as eBay and Amazon. Now, let's go over a few key concepts that we have learned together in class.
created using Powtoon.